Hi, mamas. Happy Friday. I was just about to head off for my digital sabbatical weekend when I realized and remembered that it was Mother's Day this weekend. So, of course, I wanted to hop on and wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. And maybe you're wondering how somebody whose entire career centers around supporting mothers could forget that this weekend is Mother's Day. And I tend to forget Mother's Day, not make a big deal out of it, because I have some conflicted feelings about it, and so I don't always feel great about it. And my husband isn't really a party event planner to begin with, so we just tend to not make a big deal out of it. And I was sitting, getting ready to record this video and send you all well wishes and happy Mother's Days. I got started thinking of why I felt conflicted about it. And I think that the confliction comes from having the expectation that anything other than happiness is wrong. So I feel conflicted about Mother's Day, and I don't really celebrate it because many of the emotions that I have around Mother's Day aren't the hallmark happy emotions. And it got me thinking that maybe others feel the same way, and that maybe we're feeling a little exhausted too, that Mother's Day becomes more about a family day and more still work for us, whether that's we're actually doing the work of the crafts and the cooking and the things like that, or if we are doing the cleanup, or if we're simply having to keep a smile on our face and pretend that everything is happy and that we are extraordinarily happy about everything about Mother's Day, when maybe inside happiness isn't the only thing that we're experiencing. I think that this is a reflection of yet another example of our culture's divisiveness of either or thinking, right? Things are black and white. You are either happy and gloriously satisfied with being a mother, or you aren't, and you are a terrible mother. You're a bad mom. There's a very black-white experience. And what the truth is that motherhood and life is messy. It's not black or white. There's this whole range of gray in the middle, and it's in the gray that we can be truly seen. And if we allow ourselves to be there and to give expression to those things, it takes the pain away from them. It allows us to come to know ourselves and to fully enjoy and be nourished by the moments that we get to spend with our families. Mother's Day can bring up emotions of great gratitude and joyfulness and happiness and peace. And it can also bring up feelings of grief and lack and anger, resentment, unhealed wounds that we may have from our own childhoods. My own mother passed. It'll be 13 years this June. And I have all kinds of feelings about that. I spent many, many, many years not feeling and running away and numbing myself out. So this year has really been my year to feel. And so as I feel fully for the first time since her passing, it's bringing up all kinds of grief and anger and just all kinds of emotions that don't fit into that model of happy, glowy, flowers and cookies Mother's Day, right? Where the confliction came in of not measuring up. Like there's a standard of the enjoyment we're supposed to have from this day, right? And on the flip side of that, we may be in a situation where our loved ones don't celebrate us. And if we have the expectation of flowers and cookies and cards and big celebration of us as mothers, it can be a letdown, and we can feel anger, or we can feel unseen, we can feel depressed and sorrow from that experience as well. And so as I think on how we can write a different story of motherhood, how can we make motherhood part of the gray, where we live in the yes and, where we can say that yes, we can be joyful, yes, we can be grateful, yes, we can have moments of peace and happiness, and we can embrace these feelings of darkness, and we can give them attention, and we can care for them, and we can bring them to the lightness as well. Two things come to my mind. And the first is that I truly believe that as heroic mamas, we don't wait for one day a year to celebrate being a mother, and that we don't wait for others to celebrate us in our roles as mothers. We set the tone for our motherhood. We set the value. We are the deciders and the creators of the worth of our own self. And that Mother's Day, the second Sunday in May, the arbitrary day that they've chosen for this celebration, is simply, sorry, this is really bugging me, is simply a bonus. It's a plus. If we don't get it, no big deal. We are grounded. We are the lighthouse of our own soul's worth. And then anything extra is just kind of icing on the cake. It's great reminders. They're great cookies to put in our cookie jar. I will record a video about what that cookie jar is. But they're just moments that we can pull out when things get tough. When our kids are screaming and losing their minds, we can pull out the memory of the beautiful card they made for us, or the hug that they gave us. Letting those moments be bonuses, not the definition of the celebration, is the first way that we can step up to celebrate as heroic mamas. And the second thing that we can do is to, with courage and love, truly share our feelings. If our families are putting together a big celebration, but in here our heart hurts and we need something different, to speak up and to say, I really appreciate the effort, the thoughtfulness that you have put into this. I can't wait to truly appreciate it or enjoy it. I can't wait to fully celebrate in this way with you. But first I need blank, whether that's time alone, whether that's time with a girlfriend, another mama to talk things through, whether it's a phone call with your mom, whether it's a bubble bath or a yoga class or a workout or an art studio, like whatever your thing is that gives you the space to heal and to nourish yourself in whatever feeling that you're having, to be courageous and to speak up and to have that need met. So that on this day that it's supposed to be a celebration of you, your needs are actually being met. And then once your needs are fully met, you get to return to your family and celebrate the Mother's Day as a family together. My therapist today had a great thing where she said that she thinks of Mother's Day and Father's Day more as family days, where the family comes together and celebrates the individual. And that just really, I love that idea. And first we can take the moment to celebrate ourselves as a mama, knowing what we truly need and how we need to go about meeting that need. And then to come back together and celebrate this family day and to get to enjoy and to love into each other all together. So these are my thoughts, and I want you to take what works for you. I hope that something has been encouraging, and if you find yourself in a place where you're struggling this Mother's Day, please know that my heart is with you. You are not alone, and if you need anything, you are more than welcome to reach out, and I will always respond. Until next time, I hope you guys have a fabulous, relaxing, and nourishing weekend, celebrating yourself every single day.